I have to know if it's just me, or do you also feel like you're coming apart at the seams with all of the stress of the season? Well, this was going to be the typical watch me calmly decorate my tree kind of video. But then I realized I wouldn't be benefiting either of us if I came on here and pretended to have it all together, because I don't. The boxes filled with all of my fall decor are now mingling in my front room with all of my dumped out and strewn about Christmas decorations. And my front porch, well, it's decorated with dead mums, a moldy rug, and a wagon full of rotting pumpkins. And I'm under some extra time restraints, which are adding even more pressure to get things done. Well, it's 2 weeks till Christmas, and if I'm going to salvage any joy out of this season, I'm going to have to do things a little differently this year. The first thing I'm going to do is start at the heart of the tree. Your Christmas tree doesn't have to be Pinterest perfect. Instead, let it reflect your heart and home. I've always had a decently large tree, but I've downsized to this sweet little 6-foot tree from Big Lots. It's so much easier to decorate, and I love that it has these fuzzy tips that make it look more realistic. Now, as far as the ornaments, I've chosen a bit of a glitzy neutral base with natural elements like berries and pine cones. Then I have a few sentimental ornaments that I add in the end. So whether it's a child's handmade snowman, a souvenir from a memorable trip, or an ornament passed down through generations, I feel the pieces you choose should tell a story. You can begin this by unpacking the ornaments that mean the most to you and place these ornaments where they'll catch your eye often. These little reminders of family, friends, and cherished memories creates a tree that's more than just decoration. It's a celebration of your life and your loved ones. Next, I feel it's important to choose a decorating style that feels like you. This means that you don't have to feel like a failure if you haven't purchased the latest trends. So whether your style is rustic farmhouse, classic elegance, or playful whimsy, don't be afraid to embrace it. Start by picking a color palette or theme that feels comforting and joyful. Here's a little hack that I learned last year, and it has changed everything for me. Instead of using the hooks, get one of the black rubber bands that you can find in the hair section at the grocery store and use it in place of the hooks. It holds tight to the ornament and it puts the ornament tight to the tree. It's perfect if you have little ones running around or pets that like to play in the tree. This ornament's not going anywhere. Now, getting back to the idea of choosing a theme, I have to mention it's also important to not stress about sticking too strictly to that theme. Mixing different textures and styles is often what creates the most beautiful results. And when I say theme, it doesn't have to be the latest trendy thing. Your theme can be everything that is special to you. Don't overthink it. The main thing is to create a tree that reflects you and the heart of your home and family. Now, all these things that I'm mentioning are the things that I am putting my focus into this year. I can't look at the big mess that's going on around me. I'm going to focus on these important little details that make Christmas joyful. The next thing that I feel is going to be important is to not forget to pause and savor. Remember, your tree doesn't have to be finished all in one setting. Decorating can be a journey, not a race. Take breaks, step back, and admire your progress. Pour yourself a cup of coffee or tea and enjoy the twinkle of the lights. Most importantly, let go of the stress of perfection and focus on the memories you're creating. Your tree doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It only needs to feel like home. How do you like to decorate your Christmas tree? Do you have any special traditions or sentimental touches that make it extra meaningful? I'd love to hear about them in the comments. Now, as you step back and admire your beautifully decorated tree, remember that it's not just about how it looks. It's about the love, memories, and joy that it represents. Let this tree remind you to slow down, cherish the season, and celebrate the traditions that make your home truly yours. We're going to get through this, and what better way than to do it joyfully? Okay, now I'm ready to move on to decorating the mantle. And I just want to make clear again that my message for this video today is that we're talking about how decorating for Christmas isn't just about creating a beautiful holiday home. It can also be a wonderful way to relieve stress and bring peace to your heart this season. So let's dive into 5 ways that the simple activity of decorating your mantle can help you slow down, connect, and enjoy the holidays even more. But before we get into those 5 ways, I thought this would be a good time to go ahead and share with you a few things that have been going on behind the scenes here in my real life. I haven't mentioned this in my videos yet, but besides getting over the most severe stomach flu that I think I've ever had in my life, I've also been house hunting for my dad. The goal was to find him a home in my neighborhood so that I can be more easily available to him. Right now I'm having to drive all the way across town, and it's just really not that convenient. Well, right before Thanksgiving, we found the perfect home, and it's right around the corner. So you guessed it, here we are going through the closing process during the Christmas season. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy this is happening, even though a few sacrifices are being made as far as the decorating and baking go. But I'm determined to have a great Christmas. Now, I'm also not going to lie, the stress of it all has started to weigh on me, especially with the mess I've got going on around here. And I have a feeling there may be a few of you out there that are feeling a few struggles this year for various reasons too. So, instead of creating a whimsy fantasy Christmas video that makes everyone feel like they're failing, I want to take this time to focus on how we can realistically still make this work, still put our hearts into it, and still find joy in the process. So let's go ahead and jump into those 5 ways that just decorating your mantle or one specific area of your home can help you slow down and connect and de-stress for the holidays. Now, the first point is it taps into your creativity. Decorating is an act of self-expression. So when you let yourself play with garlands, twinkling lights, or ornaments, you get to create something unique that reflects your personality. Plus, focusing on the little details, like fluffing a garland or arranging candles, allows your mind to relax and stay in the moment. Now, the second point is it reconnects you with the holiday joy. When you add twinkling lights or pops of festive red and green, it's like bringing holiday magic right into your home. It reminds us of what's special about this time of year, the warmth, joy, and celebration. These little touches can brighten your mood every time you walk into the room. Now, number 3 is just simplifying and focusing. If the idea of decorating your whole house feels so overwhelming, then just start small. Focusing on your mantle, or if you don't have a mantle, just one section of your home, will give you a central area to make festive without feeling like you have to tackle every single room. Once that area or your mantle is done, it often sets the tone for the rest of your home, making decorating easier and less stressful. Now, number 4. You can actually use it to build meaningful connections. This is a perfect opportunity to include loved ones, whether it's hanging stockings together, adding DIY ornaments or decorations, or even just reminiscing about where your current decorations came from. Decorating the mantle or the specific part of your home can bring you closer to those you care about. It's all about creating those sweet, heartfelt memories. And finally, the 5th way that decorating can bring you some stress-free moments is bringing calm with nature and light. There's just something so calming about adding a touch of nature to your mantle or into your home. Pine branches, eucalyptus, or berry garlands paired with soft candlelight create such a soothing and cozy feeling. It's a great way to bring a sense of peace to your space, even during the busiest time of the year. So, whether you're looking to relax, connect with loved ones, or simply bring a little joy into your home, decorating your mantle or only focusing in one specific part of your home can be a beautiful and stress-free way to embrace the holidays. I would love to hear how you decorate yours. So let me know in the comments or tag me on Instagram so I can take a look. I'm going to continue to post more ways that I'm conquering the stress this season, one project at a time. So stay tuned as I finish out my decorations and plans leading up to Christmas Day. I pray that you and your family are having a Christmas filled with love, warmth, and treasured moments. I'll see you next time. Bye.